It's very easy to get caught up in lack and what you don't have in your life. But then when you really sit back and think about all the things that you have birthed into your life, there has to be more for me. Because if I can do this in this amount of time, imagine what else I can do. Scene one, take one. Action. Hey you guys, I know it has been hopefully not 10 months. Baby, it's been 10 months. But I think it's been 10 months. Y'all, I literally have recorded about like 5-6 different videos, and none of them ever seemed like the one to post, essentially. You know, I'm not really mentally in it, or it's like going through something at the time where it's taken away from the message of the video, what I'm really trying to say. Anyway, it's so many updates and so many things that I can say. Where to start is really the question. Oh, everything is everything. my project, album, mixtape, whatever is the correct framing to say what my collection of artwork is. I posted it on the 7th of July, and then I was supposed to make a YouTube video, but I didn't. It wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. This one is giving what it's supposed to give. This one is actually giving upload immediately after all the bloopers and all. Everything is everything. I've literally been creating her since last year around this time. Everything is everything. How she looks now is not what she looked like earlier. She was gonna have about like maybe 7 songs, and all of the songs that are my favorites came after. Like they came after like a lot of reflection on the things that I was going through and who I was as a person, from top to bottom. Well, I'll post a picture right here somewhere. Ooh. 6, 7. That's funny to me, y'all. I do anytime 6, 7. That is funny. That meme is so funny. I don't even know what 6, 7 means still to this day. It's just funny. My favorite song on Everything is Everything is most definitely Spades and Growth and Decay. Just because those 2 songs I wrote in like a deep state of reflection. Growth and Decay was a promise to me that Miiraahe is going to come into the ether. Miiraahe is going to happen. I'm going to make Miiraahe happen. You know, I'm getting all these confirmations from God and ancestors, and just getting all of these confirmations that, you know, this is the pathway you're supposed to be on. Like, this is your purpose. This is this, this is that. I've been writing since middle school. I mean, like, before I was like doing the notes app or whatever on my whatever phone I had at the time, I was writing in journals. I was writing in my science book in the back or the front of the pages or the next page, and I was writing in my history books and writing here and writing there, and with poetry, same thing. So to have this all come to fruition, dreams and goals and aspirations that I had for myself at like 16, 18, 17, and to be in a place now where I am confident enough to put myself on a stand and be like, yo, this is who I am. This is the music that I make. This is the message that I have. This is what I can do. It's very like, in a way, it's almost unbelievable. Partly because of where my head was at during the time where I was curating who I wanted to be as not even an artist, but like as a person. Like, you know, you get those questions in school that's just like, oh, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? Da da da, whatever. And it's just like, girl, I actually want to be an artist. I want to be a musician. I want whatever career that I have to permanently and always be in music. But, you know, that's not necessarily lucrative, or it sounds weird because of da 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 and whatever. But I'm very glad that in spite of anything that I was going through at the time, it never affected my core belief. And even if I didn't believe in myself, it was still like a core knowing that's like, no, this is what you're going to do. This is how you're going to do it. Blase, blase, blase. I have all my notebooks, actually, where I just wrote. Don't ignore this. I don't know what this is. This just got on there. I have all my notes. Like all of this. Hold on. Wait, this is a password book. Still, all of this. Just like, and then of course, going into like artistry in terms of, you know, drawing and everything. And some of them are on the board over there. I don't know if you can see them. But just like really just expressing myself at this, at this. This is not my original artwork. I kind of traced it, I guess. I don't even say that. I ain't trace it. I just looked at it and drew it from what I saw, you know, shades of colors, whatever. I remember we had this project but remember we had in our visual arts class, we had a assignment to, I think, draw like an orisha or draw something pertaining to that. I'm pretty sure it was orisha because I remember looking this up. And this is what I drew. I just be looking at stuff like, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of my favorite drawings / self-portraits that I did of myself is me as a lightning bolt. I always thought that, oh, I have to do this as a hobby and then I have to pick an actual career because of whatever perceptions of other people of the things that I wanted to do, whatever perceptions they had of that. Or it's like, oh, well, that's not da-da-da, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I understand where it all comes from now. But to just, for everything is everything, to evolve from my mind internally to paper to a physical format. Like I can go on Spotify or Apple Music or SoundCloud or Pandora or any of those like musical apps and just pick my album and listen to it. I'm still in a state of shock, to be completely honest. I don't really think I've really, like, it's emotionally hit me that I did it. I did it. Like, I really showed myself, showed the younger me that fear is a limit, and the limit doesn't exist unless you put it on yourself. There was a lot that happened within the time frame of my project that really, really discouraged me. I lost people who I thought were friends. I lost a relationship like that I thought was gonna go forever, you know what I'm saying? I almost lost my album as well, like almost like having to dang near re-record every single thing, like going through that period, like that 2-week period where I was really crying like every night. I was super sad every night because it's like, oh my goodness, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna save my project? Like, how do I learn how to mix and master and what platforms to use in like 60 fucking seconds? Like, and then God was just like, go to this event. And by crazy lucky coincidence, I met somebody there who I now am like not only going to school with, but like we're involved in the same like music, like good, like group. Me going to this event and me being able to perform at this event, because it was also a lottery too. And shout out to the girl, I think her name is Laura. I know her face when if I ever see her again. But shout out to her because she really was there for me. Baby, they not even cutting the trees. They put in the tree in the machine to cut it down even more. Yeah, y'all, I had to move to my car and move somewhere in my apartment complex because I'm like, this video is gonna get recorded and put out today, period. Thing that I wanted, I manifested, I prayed for, I cried for, I stayed up late nights for, got angry over, got happy over, it all got me to the point where I'm at today. Very, very wonderful to know that not only that my existence means something, right? And I do have a purpose within myself, but my existence bleeds onto other people and creates more beautiful memories. Like, for example, I got a Polaroid like maybe a week and a half ago. I've ran through at least like 200 plus like just pictures. When I'm at my job, when I'm serving, my spirit and my energy. My tables love that. They appreciate that. When I'm talking to people, you know, people want to talk to me. People want to be around me. Random strangers will literally, I'll be in a line. A line will be like this. One person, one person, one person. Then it's me in a line, and then a stranger's like, boom, right there. Look, just strangers coming up to me and be like, oh my goodness, you're so beautiful. You have such a good energy and a good spirit and a good this and a good that. I didn't appreciate how blessed I was as a person who can shake the room whenever they walk in, or a person who automatically moves the room whenever they walk in. Because I never thought of myself as important or valuable enough to even be noticed. The fact that that is the case, and I'm here with myself and Miiraahe and everything. It's a very humbling experience to know that after thinking for so long you couldn't, you get to a place where you think that you can, and then you do what was unthinkable to you before, now you can do with ease. I'm very excited for the next chapter of my life and what it'll bring. The environments, the people, the community, the support, the love, the transformation within myself, the journey within me as an artist. After I let my ego subside and whatever, I realized any bad feeling that I have is from fear, from thinking that I can't do something, from thinking too much about something. I realized that I literally can wake up every day and be like, oh, this is who I am. This is me. I can wake up every day and actively decide, oh, today is going to be a good day, period, because I say it is. I can wake up every day and decide to live, to do better, to become someone and something that I never thought I would. My mind is quiet now. It did not used to be quiet. Used to be very loud, very rambunctious, all kinds of thoughts running in and out the wazoo. I just used to lack purpose. And even when God put in my mind and in my face what my purpose was, I lacked the confidence to go after that. I lacked the faith to even think it was possible to go after that. And I was like, God, show me every day, like, you hurt. Like, what? God, show me every day, like, Bookie, I got you. What's on the docket for today to complete? Boom, we did that. Boom, we did that. Boom, we did that. Now what? Next. I say all that to say, we are in the fourth quarter of the 2025 year. There is so much that has happened, and from top to now, for me in 2025, oh my gosh, to be where I am now, bro, it make it all worth it. It don't even count as like a bad thing. It just count as like a, okay, well, couple of butterfly effects here and there. You chose this, you chose this, you chose this. You could have kept to yourself, you know what I'm saying? But because you chose this, it's going to be a hard lesson to learn, but trust and believe. We going to put it, the energy that you get from this, the confidence that you get from this, the knowledge and wisdom that you get from this, it's all going to work out. I don't need to stress about Nathaniel. I used to stress so much. I stressed myself to the point of passing out at work and damn near almost dying. But the fruits of the labor, the fruits of the trials and tribulation, the fruits, the well done. The well done. I just want my life to be a well done. And I think it will. My name is Miracle. You know what I'm saying? Like, T, you know what I'm saying? Like, that means something. That holds a lot of weight. That means something. Everything means something, but I mean something. My presence means something. And I'm honestly just very excited to see what not even the rest of this year too, but next year, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, personally, next year, I feel like that's my year. Period. Like, it's just gonna be a boom, straight incline. As long as I keep God in my heart and in my head, and I use my discernment and I listen to him, oh, baby, what? Yeah, y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna see me, period. I always go back to, in moments of reflection, I always go back to me first, like, really calling out to God in like a group college Bible study. I remember I was praying to God about all the things I was going through and all the things I did and all the things I didn't do. And I was just asking him to forgive me. And he turned me to Isaiah 40. Was it Isaiah chapter 40, verse 1 to verse 2? Put it up here somewhere. But ever since then, it's been, oh, like, God, like, you hear me for real? Like, oh my gosh. Like, whoa. This is the part where I feel like I'm kind of rambling, and I probably am. But sorry this YouTube video took so long. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But none of the other ones felt right. This one feels right. So right after I record this, I'm going to go in my crib and edit it and post it to the YouTube. What interesting words of affirmation can I say today? The limit does not exist, Bookie. The limit never existed.